Hey everyone, we'll be starting shortly. I'm just getting everything set up, so let me just let me do that. Alright. Close this. I said close it, thank you. Close these. Voice is being picked up. Everything seems to be okay. I think we are good to go. So, hi everyone, welcome to another stream, and the first for this week. Hope everyone had a nice weekend. Merry Christmas week. That's only in a few days. Hope everyone's going to have a good one. But I hope everyone had a nice weekend. Today, we are continuing with Ixion, where we had, last time, found out where the Black Market Society had gone, and found that they had stolen the information we needed to get to Remus with. So, we are now in the system where the Black Market Society went, and found that their ship is either in stasis, in standby mode, or something. We don't know, but it's completely silent. So we're currently investigating the area, seeing what we can find, and trying to gather as resources as we can, and hopefully get things built up. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. We did everything in the last one. We did complete like that whole system. Got a whole bunch of that stuff ready. And we're hoping to get a majority of the stuff here done as well. But, yeah, we're going to see what we can get up to. So, without further ado, let's get straight to the stream. Hey, Raphatron, welcome. It has begun, yes. And with your arrival, the apocalypse is all but assured. Excellent. Right. Hope everyone had a nice weekend. Mine was alright. I tried to sort out my schedule before the year was over, as in my sleep schedule. Slowly doing it. Right. It is showing on there, which is good. All four horsemen in one. Yes. I've already got that one up. It was a second. Modified layout? Yeah, it's modified layout. I remember this. Investigations, it's half off if you're still thinking about that? Really? Let me just check that before anything. Oh, wow, it is. It's what? £16? Okay. Well, we'll see what happens for Christmas, won't we? Right. Everything seems to be okay. Showing up on there. Sound is being picked up and is on Restream. Need to refresh Restream. Alright, nice. We are good to go, so let's do it. Load game. Red space. No, that does not mean we're in communist space. It just means that the space we're in is coloured red. Which is why it's the best space. Because red makes my brain tingle. Alright, here we are. I'm hoping that since I've cleaned out my mouse again, that the scrolling will stop being a pain in the butt. Alright, Alright, so we are currently sending out people. We've got a few people already in their various paces. Additional beds has been unlocked for more space. Current action in event, in event, in event. Right, we're waiting to be in orbit for this. We're also doing stuff for this, which is trying to establish an infrastructure, which we need 50 alloys and 2 electronics. And here I was about to sing the anthem. Which anthem? Okay, Launch Pro. We're going to see if we can get more quests. Look at this cool pulsar. Man, so cool. Red is love, red is life. Yes, it is. New point of interest, which was over here. Ooh, a new place. Scans on 12J has picked up unusual electromagnetic activity in its surface. Though not of great intensity, it would seem an electromagnetic wind traverses the planet. Nice. It needs alloy placing. Again, I'm waiting to build a large stockpile so that I can put alloy here. How is that going? Small upgrade for stockpile. Yeah, we need vertical done first before I can research this. I'm going to wait for that. Oh boy. Sector 2 needs a lot of homes. Stop putting people in Sector 1 again, because they still need workers. Sector 2 seems to be fine. There's so many frozen people. We got 12E is an eligible candidate for testing implementation of our colonization protocols. Nice. They need more polymers. These guys still don't have enough electronics. Why? Why I got to be mad? Nope. There it is. They have plenty of polymer, so why are they not taking it? Point of interest. Our probe has detected a Dolus signal. Oh, okay. But how you doing, Raphatron? Hope you've been well. There's something over here. There we go. Look at it go. Meow. Doesn't really have any way to put this. Look at all the lonely people. It's not my fault. get in there. Why do I have so many people on ice? So we're still waiting for alloys on here, and we're still trying to find out where all the people are. That one's waiting there, that one's up there, this one is waiting for electron. Well, it's just waiting for polymers at the moment. This guy is currently sending off some polymers now. Didn't instantly recognize a Beatles song, British citizenship revoked. Hey, I haven't listened to any Beatles songs, how am I supposed to know? I mean, I might have, I just don't realise it, but you know. They came out in what, the 1950s, 1960s? I wasn't even alive then. I need more cowbell. I need you guys to send stuff out. Stop hoarding stuff inside this. Here's what I might do, people. Here, just stick them all over there. Whatever.
An accident has occurred in the typhoon.
Of course. Storage is full. No more resources can be reduced. Yay! What if I bring this down to 0, because then that would transport them over there. That should hopefully start getting these people out.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Finally, the drone fabrication pattern Cutiman took off from the cargo bay at the Archimedes and descended into the lower atmosphere. The collected data showed the crew to update theoretical models of PSR and B blah blah blah. The team has concluded that the pulsar activity of the system has had a significant impact on the atmospheric conditions present in 12G. The phenomena observed are unexplainable without external factors. Cool. While preparing to depart from 12G, the crew of Archimedes spotted something unusual, different from the observed meteorological phenomena. A translucent tubular formation pierces the cloud cover and rises high into the atmosphere. The team will survey the unusual tubing. Should I do this? 12G. Didn't need to go up there. I think I can at least check it out. Approach the area where the tube forms the cloud layer. Gets a chance to investigate aliens. Should I do this? I mean, aliens are kind of an unknown quality here. If there's something like, oh, we should kill this guy because he's different, that would be bad. I'd rather not die. We also don't have much in the way of defenses at the moment, if ever. I don't know if I found everything in this system yet, so I'm going up and down to see if anything pops up. I think we found as much as we can about point of interest, so now it's just getting resources. I do want to go back down so I can see the planet over here. Oh yeah, it's the meat planet! I remember now.
A science ship team has completed a task.
The first received images from the Archimedes indeed reveal the presence of a huge and translucent tubular formation. Upon approach, it appears to possess luminescent properties. Around the formation, the meteorological activity is almost calm, and glimpses of the planet's telluric core can be seen. That's a weird word. I mean, I think I know what it means. It's just not many people use it. The captured imagery disproves the hypothesis of crew hallucinations, and the team wishes to continue with further analysis. Authorize external analysis of the tubing, I suppose. Assumes hostile intent, writes on the clipboard. I mean, you've got to prepare for it. I'm not saying that you should just go out and kill everything that's different. I'm just saying be prepared and be cautious when interacting with something you don't know. Sort of like when you meet like a hidden tribe that no one knows about. If you start interacting with them, things might go bad, especially if they turn out to be cannibals or something.
The probe has completed its scan.
Hey. I would like some silicone. Well, this works too. Shepard is still highly racist. Leave me alone! We're almost there. Just like Jura 3.
Team has completed a task.
Oh, whoops. The data collected is quite contradictory. The majority of measurements match those taken in other areas of 12G's atmosphere. However, readings from the beacons seem to fluctuate. Isolating these anomalies while excluding the background data suggests that the tubing generates a weak electromagnetic field, beta radiation, and Frauss tachyons. That sounds bad. As in, we shouldn't touch this. We can investigate it, we just can't get too close, from what I can understand from this. The Archimedes team has established several theories and is recommending a more invasive follow-up study. Mission safety protocols advise that the team, who are exhibiting a concerning form of fascination for the tubing, should be repatriated. I'm erring on the side of the safety protocols here because they literally say it's got beta radiation, which is bad already, and then Frauss tachyons, which is already bad. Invasive. Invasive usually means they don't go directly into it, they usually send things to try and circumnavigate it, kind of deal. We'll see this. If someone dies, then we're just leaving. We're not going any further with this. Oh, vertical parking. Alright, cool. And now, if I can find it again, there it is. We can make the large. Stores 720 units. Damn, okay, of a single resource. Vernier was also of the docks in sight when the accident occurred. At the time of the detonation, he was holding the hand of a promising assistant named Lehrer Frauss. In that moment, they experienced something together that they named later in their private circles an echo of the future. Docks site. That's the first time I've heard this. An accident occurred. A detonation. Why was there a detonation? Still can't say repatriated after all these years. I said it. I think this is the only times I've had to say this. In this game is where I usually say it anyway, because it's usually used a lot. Why'd I say that? Usually used. Holding the hand of the promising student named Lehrer Frauss. I guess that's why it's called the Frauss Protocols? What, tachyons? Okay, we'll research this. Collapsible frames stockpiles can send 2 more transporters. That'd be pretty good. The concern with folding tools relates to their structural weaknesses and programmed obsolescence. But when people whose survival depends on the success of these tools are put to work on their design, I guarantee you that the results will exceed your expectations. Giovanni Battista. If it means things get moved faster, yeah, sure, give me more.
A probe has completed its scan.
I get the feeling if I do this one, something's going to happen, so I'm trying to research as many of this stuff as I can.
Has completed a task.
According to the mission reports, a crew member had set up half of the beacons before completely seemingly transfixed, mumbling incoherently and raising their arms upwards, the tubing volatilized. Among the vapor and fumes, the few activated sensor beacons picked up traces similar to those left by Vol propulsion systems. We lost Lois Keller. That's great. 52 science, though. Leave the planet, please. If you guys end up dying, we're not going to be happy. Alright, they finished up here, so now they're just getting science from me.
A probe has completed its scan.
Nice. Right. Let us... Generated science during exploration. I would like to have more science, so I'm probably going to do this. There are many ways of doing things that are derived from tradition. Socio-technical lock-in is a curse that once lifted will push back the horizon of possibility. Dramatic. I would like more silicon. Oh, there we go. If you guys end up falling into the abyss or something, I'm not going to be happy. Don't do it! Don't you dare!
A science ship team has completed a task.
We have completed our theoretical model of 12H. During our studies, Hans Keller showed signs of mental distress. Concerning that the gas expulsion were the cause, we carried out standard suit integrity tests. No breaches were found within their suit. Later, while we were submitting our results, Hans Keller was seen leaving the research site. Interesting. Hans Keller has left the research site. The rest of the team will be dispatched to find and retrieve and treat them accordingly. This is 12H. Fine, try and find them. If you're wondering why there's something like pauses, it's because I'm checking something, because I just want to see if how much or what is the option to get the most science out of stuff, because we need it. Okay, maybe cargo ships. 60% more resources would be pretty good. 30% faster speed would be also nice. Let's go with this. One of Frau's greatest discoveries was the particles found in self-similar space. By utilizing these, we should be able to further improve the propulsion of EKP. I'm gonna do it. Okay then. Ooh, this is gonna have a bunch of stuff in it. I don't know why that's in a very specific spot there, but I'll take it.
A probe has completed its scan.
Bunch of silicon over there.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Reports from the sensitive team has become inconsistent, indicating psychological instability. According to their most recent transmissions, the team is following tracks of Hans Keller towards the house. The team will enter the house to find Hans Keller. Do I want to do this? This sounds ominous. It kind of sounds like something from freaking Control. I want to see what happens. So we're going to do that. Enter the house. Instructed to study protocols have been unlocked. Science is generated during exploration increased by 15%. So is that on top of 10 or is it instead of 10? I think it's on top of. In the future, PAs must replace humans in carrying out menial tasks. Humans should only be used in stimulating actions and make decisions that require moral commitment. Maybe? Retrieve all science. Well, you need to come back because you need more people on yourself.
A probe has completed its scan.
I should also see about possibly trying to find something on the sides of these so that I can get around it better.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Right, before I forget, I need to build a large. Two number 45, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, and a large soda. Alright, we're going to put this here. Because we're supposed to apparently fill this entire top row with large stockpiles, which I'm perfectly fine doing. I actually need to make the space for it. I think I will do ice, because then I can transfer the ice over.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Comms contact with the sensitive team has been lost. For a short time we were still receiving mission reports. The house is much bigger on the inside than it is on the outside, has no interior light source, and contains a series of mazes. Is this Control? The last report speaks of thumping sounds being heard. Shortly after this was received, the crew suit signals were turned off, one after the other. We lost everyone. Yay. Repatriate the sensitive. While repatriation of the sensitive was being initiated, Hans Keller contacted the Tycoon via the ship's comms. They have returned or are in possession of a strange translucent and gelatinous sample. After rapid analysis, it's composed of unknown particles held together by false tachyons. Hans Keller appears to be extremely disorientated and requires medical assistance and psychological support. They are returning to the Tycoon and aboard the sensitive. Interesting! So we lost everyone else, but Hans Keller came back, and he was the first one that went off. The only reason why we lost the other guys was because we told them to go follow him. So maybe he was being called or something? I don't know. At least I got the ship back. Come back to the Tycoon for the moment. You guys can go here. Okay, there we go. Alright, 5 new crew. Hans Keller, you better not get any more trouble. If you go walking off again, I'm not going to be happy. So much science. Dedicated exploration PA has been unlocked. Nice, science ship is fully done. Alright, we'll do this. Have you ever seen pictures of the first hairdryers, the first computers, the first RAM? Now tell yourself that what we consider modern and small today will surely be miniaturized tomorrow. I mean, to be fair, we keep having this thing where we get smaller and then find that we can make something better that also has more storage, but it first has to be bigger. So we keep going back and forth on that. Tycoon moves 30% faster. We'll do this. One of France's greatest discoveries was of the particles found in self-similar space. By utilizing these, we should be able to further improve the propulsion of the EKP engine. Ooh, look at it. It's ready for storage. Right, close this.
A probe has completed its scan.
Okay, we're now out of space for alloys. Trying to think. Sneeze. Sorry about that. I tried covering the mic and I realized I could have just turned it off, but instead I decided to sneeze. Suddenly, Emma Sky. Yes. Forget the people. Grab the ship. It might have been better to have this as alloys first, but then I wouldn't be able to put the ice anywhere, so... Can I at least get rid of the cryonics lab? I think I can, so I'm going to do that as well, because I don't want to overload myself with people.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
BSR! Oh, that's the first. It's not shown that before. We have located a promontory where we could land the sensitive. Conditions on the planet extremely dangerous. Soaring temperatures, unusual gravity. We recommend only a quick surface analysis, opposed to any further exploration that could lead to human material losses. Thank you for the bless you. Perform surface analysis. Establish a basic research station at the promontory. Establish heavy research infrastructure on the promontory. Option unlocked by exoskeletons. This is 12D. 12D. The thing is, it says that it's dangerous. And because it is dangerous, I think doing anything bigger than a basic research one is probably too much, because I might be wasting resources on this. So we'll do a basic one. It might be a bit dangerous, but it's probably better than a heavy one, because a heavy one I think you would need more involved in construction. So we'll do a basic. We'll do this one, I guess. Wait, yeah, I did that. I don't know why I thought I did. Processing size. drones can pick up frozen people. Battery in Tier 1 is due to an accident. Stop! Catching fire! Stop it! Yeah, this is too big for me to put anywhere. Realistically, if I could, I would probably close, like, dismantle this, so then I could then put a large one here. Right. Group orders, smart homes. Group cryonisation. This is in the cryonics center. Production speed is increased by 66%. It will soon become apparent that once fully mastered, the decrionization process could be applied to several individuals at once, a bit like group promotions in supermarkets. Uh-huh. Sure, buddy.
A probe has completed its scan.
We'll just have it like that so that it has ice here. Alright, we're starting to run out of space. These guys still need workers. We're sending probes everywhere. Work, work, work. Let's change this to alloys. Okay, all science got from here. Now send you over here, I believe. Because we can start going like this. And that's probably, to be honest, the most safest way we can do it so that it doesn't get caught up in this. Because the problem with this is that this damages science ships and most of the time outright destroys them. Whereas resource collectors and mining equipment for some reason are perfectly fine going through this because they can fix themselves. Group decolonization. Yay. Power overloads have a chance of generating. Halves the trust penalty arising from an overload. I do want there to be a bigger sonar thing, so maybe I can get that instead. By discovering the Frels tachyon, Lyra has not only opened the door to new knowledge on the matter, but to a whole new field of possibility. For now, it only improves our production methods, but soon, so many disciplines will be made able to make use of this discovery. Faster probes will also be nice. One of Frow's greatest discoveries was the particles found in self-similar space. We already did that, but we'll do it now. More probe good.
A science ship team has completed.
While we were conducting analysis of 12D, we witnessed a phenomena we thought unlikely: lava tides. An unforeseen and rapid shift in geothermal activity led to prominently being engulfed. Alexis Hubert gave her their life to bring our research out from the study station so that this mission was not in vain. Yeah, I think if I started making a heavy one, they probably all would have died. To the planet and gather the research.
A probe has completed its scan.
We're like
A
doing
science ship
science
has
so
arrived at
fast
its
now.
destination.
The ship's PA became corrupted during our descent to 12J and we have to shut it down. As a result, we can only transmit partial information. Guided by the wind currents of the planet, we are able to locate a suitable landing area. Angular and extraordinary crystalline structures composed of sodium chloride rise from the planet's surface. Our time on 12J must be short. Its electromagnetic activity seems to be impacting the Archimedes and its systems. Study the crystalline formation, study electromagnetic activity. Can I do both of these, or am I going to die if I do this? I just won't get anything. I guess I could do both. Let's do the electromagnetic activity first, and then we'll do crystalline formations. Launch the probe! Is there anything in here that I want to see? Most of it is hydrogen, which we don't need it at the moment, so... There we go. Yes, gather all that delicious science.
Completed its scan.
Damn, that's a lot. Thrust technology sonar has been unlocked. Great. Probe launcher upgrade. Bigger wrench. Construction speed is increased by 20%. Repair efficiency is increased by 10%. Loading and unloading resource space is 10% faster. 20% more resources. 40. Infirmaries have 10% more, 10 more beds. Smart homes would be nice because we get more housing. By assigning a minor PA to manage the accommodation and allowing its non-intrusive leeway, we should be able to ensure, without too much effort, near-perfect management of the living conditions of Tycoon's crew members. Sure. More of a living space is always good, especially considering we have like a lot of people not with homes.
A new request awaits your attention.
Where? Here we are. Crew members are spreading rumors about the DLS. They think they are under constant observation and that the information they receive has been changed to encourage them to comply with Dulles guidelines. They are not wrong, but their interpretation of the process is crude. They are not being monitored, but recorded. Okay, so that if there was ever a doubt about an individual, their behavior record could be reviewed. Information is not altered, but expressed to the individual in a personalized manner to ensure the continued emotional stability. Should a statement be made in response? We nothing to acknowledge. You are not monitored. You are recorded. You are not being lied to. Merely adapt our speech. It is necessary to protect ourselves from deviant and conspiratorial behavior. Data collection practices are managed by the PA of the Tycoon. As an administrator, I am also under their supervision. These systems are crucial for the balance of the station. This one I like the most because it's actually kind of, you know, here's the problem, here's the situation, here's what's going on. I am also under this. I don't have a problem with it. Big Mama and Big Tata. Let me just see. Do they seriously not show them here? I guess not. I don't know in that case. I'll go with this one, see what happens. I'm also starting to think maybe I should unlock a 5th one, just so that I have more spaces to put stuff. What does it say for Section 5? Section 5 looks to be recycling plus early colonization plus storage. That's a lot of placement. Stockpile medium, stockpile small, stockpile large. A lot of waste treatments. Colony Trading Center. Optimized quarters, cell housings, infirmaries, mess hall. But then it changes it to mid-late game. More batteries, more storage, move your useless non-workers to Sector 3. Wow. What does it build Sector 3 as? Sector 3 is population. That's for that though, I'm building it differently. This is more just like a general guideline. So I guess I could make Sector 5 the home one. So like any excess people can go there. Because what we could do is that we could make it where all the non-workers go into Sector 5. That's what I'm doing. I'm making Sector 5 the non-worker district. Access restricted, blah blah blah, force entry, 80, 16, 40. Override locks.
A probe has completed its scan.
While carrying out spectromagnetic
A
analysis,
science team has completed a task.
the team of the Archimedes located a source of electromagnetic emissions coming from an angular tunnel. With a crystalline composition, the sides of the tunnel reflect like mirrors. The team's reports detail how as they advanced, dark shapes moved within the mirrors. Mirror-like walls remove the crew's reflected cells. These accounts could be dismissed as hallucinations. However, the visual capture of the team confirms their reports, and only one crew member appears to still possess their reflection. Psychological monitoring of the Archimedes team registers rising levels of panic among its crew members. Proceed to the end of the tunnel or break the mirrors. I was hoping to check out the other thing, but I'd rather not. Let's just leave.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Okay. This is currently we're checking out his last one. Let's do this one because we are starting to come into the case of like we could use waste. While the waste recycling policy is in effect, cell housing produces waste at a rate of 1 race per 20 inhabitants over 15 cycles. The waste economy has been significant in developing countries for a long time. We must accept waste as a part of our ecosystem. If we do so properly, we could achieve a certain balance. That'd be nice. Oh wow, that's a lot. Okay. Where is the housing? Housing is showing it as Sector 3. Industry, cycling, population. Here we go. Well, we need to get rid of these first. From the second one, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Although it's probably useless to try and sort this out now until we get this all done. go. Stockpile small for now, we'll put that here. They're all things, so we'll just make this alloys. Oh, no, alloys. No, over here. All science retrieved. Nice. We need you to come back so you can get people back. You are done, so we're going to head you over here. Smart homes have been unlocked. Yay! Battery tier 3. Damn. Each training session can now accommodate 50 non-workers. That'd be pretty good. We'll do that, because we do need that for investigating location, planets, things. Done. We can now get rid of these little things. Next. Augmented Building Protocols Workshop. Makes for build or repair buildings 25% faster. Having a clear plan of action have always increased productivity. With the advent of PAs and digitalization, it's time to update what many consider a simple voice instruction. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to press the one that put it on a queue. Hull deterioration while moving is reduced by 10%. I mean, that'd be pretty good because we need to move around anyway. By being fitted with scale-like cladding inspired by the skin of a certain large lizard, the Tycoon should be able to limit hull attrition while using the EKP engine. We have landed on 12F. Its surface is covered in ice, and the planet is bathed in a red mist around 100 meters high in height. Numerous ice formations pierce the mist and extend skyward. The atmosphere radiates a blue light which is when illuminated by the system's pulsar. We have triangulated the location of the distress beacon and identified several sites that could prove suitable for data collection. There's a lot to do here. Geraldine Ackerman. Why does that name sound familiar? Wasn't that in an earlier, science thing? I remember that name being mentioned. So we got perform intrusive analysis, temporary study center, and a advanced support structure. But also find Geraldine Ackerman. This might be useful, but I want to know if I do that, if it just cuts off everything else. So 12F. It doesn't seem to lock it out, because it's not even here as an option, so I guess I'm special. I guess I'll find Geraldine Ackerman. you guys can go up here, because then I can make you go around. I would like to know what the difference is between the two different greens. What's the difference between a light green and a dark green? Alright, we have maximum storage for that at the moment. So we need to build a number of quarters. Most of these are demotic quarters. Demotic. Oh, I need to build this. I'll put this here for now. There you go. Population. I need to build something that will be good for a temporary stay. I don't know why it's only using demoted quarters when we could use, you know, cell housing as well. This is 3 spaces long. 3. So I could put it here, and then we'll have enough to go there. Dormitory cell. Colonization. There you are. Heat recovery solar panels. Solar panel production is increased by 5%. We are still in spatial prehistory, and in the future we will look at today's machines with an amused eye. The obvious roughness of our present tools apparent. We just don't realize it yet. Sure. Production increased by 7.5, 10%, and then deconstruction chance of dangerous weather conditions reduced by 50%. That'd be pretty good. You know what would be cool is that over time, as you get more like upgrades for the solar panels, is that they change. They start looking less green, maybe silver or some other spacey, futuristic color. We need space? No, maintenance. Do another one of these, and we'll make this electronics. Just for now.
Science ship team has completed a task.
Arriving at the distress signal coordinates, we discovered a huge deteriorated metallic device half buried beneath the ice. Although of gigantic proportions, it is very similar in its construction to the emergency beacons. Sorry about that, I had to sneeze. Construction of the emergency beacons of our suits. While surveying the surrounding area, we found a badly decomposed giant humanoid corpse. Only a few scraps of organic tissue remains in the giant bones, as well as material fragments of a dollar suit. Organic sampling and DNA analysis have revealed the corpse is that of Geraldine Ackerman. We are unable to propose a robust theory for our reports. Faust tachyons have been detected in the area, and their atomic characteristics apparently altered. So, it's funny. Her last name is Ackerman. If I remember correctly, there's an Ackerman in Attack on Titan. In this, she became a giant monster, so she became a Titan. But it's like... So she got teleported here, and then somehow grew, like, into a giant? Why? Can I do any of these without any issue? 12F. Yes, seems as though I can.
probe has completed its scan.
I'd like to have this, so we're going to research train station. Speeds up cruise transfers between sectors. Also allows for the expansion of some building influence to all sectors. That'd be cool, because maybe fire engines will work this way then. So they'll start reaching other sectors faster. This side. Thank you. The layout for this is that this then has it all connected with the road. So like that.
Probe has completed its scan.
Researching everything. There's so much for the drone bay, Jesus. Aqueous assembly line fusion station. Which means I would have to do this, so this up. Look at them walking around in circles. Alright, and now you can go over here. Check out the unknown structure. Right. So it shows stockpile mediums being shown here. Two tier 2 batteries. I would like to get everything set up first before I start trying to lay things out, so I can be like, oh, this goes here, this goes here.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Of course it has.
Science ship has arrived at its destination.
Unknown structure. There is some wreckage here, not much larger in size than the sensitive. Contained within is a distress beacon. The emitted signal is incredibly similar to those the Tycoon uses. Rex Remnant. I guess I could just do it. Guess it's fine. Investigate the wreck. These come from the future. Okay, now these are all done, so we can get rid of these roads. Okay, so let's lay it out but not actually build anything just yet. So it shows having 2 tier batteries in the bottom corner. So here and here. Then it shows pathway going up here and across. And then it goes up with 2 above this, so like that. Then for some reason it puts a second road here, which goes straight across. So then it rejoins over here. So it's like that. And then it shows having domestic quarters pretty much along there. And there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9 domestic quarters here. So we've already got 3, so we need 6 more. So like 4, 5, 6. Then it shows small stockpiles here. So I'm going to build those. And not large, small. So 1 here and then 1 facing up like this. Has it going across, and it goes across that. Then it also goes down 1 like that, but it also goes across a lot more. We'll do the bottom one first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just like that, and then 3 more on the top. 1, 2, 3. And it goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And then above this it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Like that? Or is it 1, 2, 3, 4? No, because that only goes up 3, so 1 here. And then it goes across. But first let's build the next thing here, which apparently is a... Where is it? God damn it. Colonization Training Center here, like right in the corner. And then it puts a docking bay here, and I'm not sure why. If I'm being honest, I probably won't do that. I'll probably swap this up to have just more housing. Or for something else. This is 9 by 9. Do I have something that fits 9 by 9? Waste treatment would work. Because they will be producing waste, I think. Let's do the other stuff first. So the next thing over here would be medium. It has it like that. Because in here goes a tier 3 battery, which is fine. And then this goes here. And a DLS center goes up top. So like this. And into this goes a medium stockpile. And then right next to that is another medium stockpile. For some reason they have 2 cryonic chambers here, which I guess makes sense. Cryonics. And it leaves the left side most of one here and then there. That's too far. So there. Like that. Once this empties, we're just going to get rid of it. Alright. We now need to start moving everyone that is non-workers over to here. Only non-workers from Sector 1 to Sector 5. I don't know how many we have, so I'm just going to do the maximum. Non-workers 614. There you go. Sector 2. Sector 2 has 415. Sector 3 has 101. Sector 4 has 700.
The science ship team has completed a task.
There are not enough unemployed crew members in Sector 3 to start migration. Oh, wait. I meant to do 4. There we go. Now all the non-workers should start moving in here, which is what I want. Right, this doesn't have enough, so now I can get rid of this. Now I can get disconnected. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then it has a mess hall here.
Ship team has completed a task.
Sample analysis indicates that the outgassing of nitrogen dioxide from below the surface of 12F and subsequent atmospheric mixing results in the red mist which dominates the planet's lower atmosphere. The team of the Archimedes was also able to establish parallels between the datasets collected from Crook P43 and 12F's geological activity. Abnormal levels of Fraus tachyons were detected beneath the planet's surface, and the cause of which remains unknown. Good to know. Right, gather the science there. The team has identified the fragmented wreck as part of the Tycoon. A large amount of Fraus tachyons were detected in the area, as well as the frozen corpse of the Tycoon member Yukio Tsushima. What are these coincidences? I have Ackerman and one where she becomes a giant, and I've got this where Tsushima, where I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima. Reviewing DLS data confirms that Yukio Tsushima is alive and well on the station. Tycoon engineers have also verified that the components and plating found at this wreck are still in their proper place in the Tycoon. Wait, what? The components and plating found at the wreck are still on the Tycoon. The team of the Sensitives see this as a warning. Spelled out in an inscription, they found a piece of floating metal. Let's not make the mistakes we know are possible. Okay, 172 science, 800 frozen. Dismantle the wreck. That's not worrying.
Population transfer complete.
700 non-workers to Sector 5. While we're doing that, I need to make it so then, where's the cryonics? Here it is. Alright, non-workers go to Sector 5 from now on.
A science ship team has completed a task.
The wreck has been successfully dismantled. Recovered resources are ready for cargo ship pickup. There is no trace left of the strange phenomena. 22 alloys, 1 electronics. A sedation cell upgrade unlocked for house setting. Cell housing. Sedation. Capacity has increased by 60%. Not bad. I'll take that.
Population transfer complete.
Ooh, more people moved.
Administrator.
Train station
more than
unlocked.
50% of the Tycoon's population are lacking quarters.
Yes, I know. Train station is done. It has no upgrades yet. That should allow us to move things a lot faster. Recycling alloy costs 10 fewer waste. Recycling electronics is 20% faster. Let's do magnetic separators first. Although we are doing electronics, so I guess we'll do the electronics one. When it is question of manipulating or identifying that which escapes our senses, if there is a better tool to intervene, it is that which makes us a transformative species. We overcome our condition by external organs that we can dispose of at will. Okay, so now I have to build these things. Let's start from this one first. Speeds up crew between sectors, allows for use of expansion of some buildings' influence. Build and build. This one's already been built, so we'll build Sector 3 and Sector 4. Sector 5. Look at it go! Ooh, it's got elevators! I'll get to you in a minute. I want to see this get built. That's cool. Whoa. And it's done. Man, now we got trains. Okay, you can now go over here. You are still processing. You are currently moving, so... So we just gotta wait. Whee! Look at it go! Whee! This is so cool! Look at these ants. Am I seeing this many because I've transported so many people here?
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
What do we got, big guy? First readings of 12C indicate the presence of extremely intense meteorological activity. We read that preliminary surveys have identified many telluric promontories emerging from 12C's ocean of liquid and hydrogen. That doesn't sound good. We should be able to establish a research site upon one of the promontories with the help of our gaseous planet exploration equipment. From this closer vantage point, we can see the asteroids that surround the planet's moon. They are almost perfectly spherical in shape. That doesn't sound right. Study 12C's moon, analyze the storms. 12C. I want to do the first one first. Let's do the moons. Oh, there's no science going on at the moment? Whoops. Hull deterioration while moving is reduced by 20%. The Tycoon is a prototype station. It's not designed to last indefinitely in space. If its mission should be prolonged, keeping the hull in good condition will be a constant task. Transforms 3 to 8 hydrogen into 75 to 200 power per cycle. We'll do drone bay, because we'll be able to have more drones. Keeping a well-maintained account book with ordered and clear data is more efficient than making a larger warehouse. I wish I could mark this as high priority, but it's not letting me.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
A 1,000 people have no homes and are hungry.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Reports of the team of the Archimedes indicate that what we thought were asteroids are in fact telluric satellites orbiting the moon of 12C. A succession of smaller and smaller satellite bodies were observed in a heliac arrangement. The team theorizes that this continues to the subatomic scale. Large amounts of Frauss tachyons have been detected in the atmosphere of 12C as well as surrounding many of its moons. Why is it that any time Frauss tachyons are involved, it's dangerous? Analyze the storm. Oh, you're done. Go to this one. Automated logistics. Miles to see what this is. Provides +2 stability in the sector. The bonus can be extended to each sector connected via train station. Oh, Okay. Sure, research this. And then I guess we could do the health center next. Capacity to heal up to 100 crew members simultaneously. The center can accommodate injured crew members from other sectors connected by train station. That's also really good. Fine. It's like it knows that we suddenly have a train station. It's like, yeah, maybe we should have this.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
What do we got? We have landed on 12E. Although it has much warmer and more humid climates than that of Earth, it does possess oxygen and other materials that would prove useful on a colonization test. Basic and advanced. I guess we'll do an advanced one. 200 crew. Okay. So we need to have 200 colonists. I currently have... where am I colony training? Here we go. We have 150. I'd like to train these. There you go. I'm wondering if this also works with connected things as well.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Atmosphere 12C is extremely hostile. While we were conducting our surveys, a cyclone rose up and pinned us down. Cornelius Waldner, or how do you say that? Wadlener? And myself were separated from the others. When the winds abated and gave us some respite, we did manage to regroup. However, the others, their suits are orange in colour. It's not from environmental factors. They are insistent that Dolus has always had orange suits. It is clearly untrue, and Cornelius Waldner and myself are wearing standard Dolus yellow. They are indeed our crewmates, and medical and psychological analysis does not reveal any deviance. Bring back the whole crew. The others will not be left behind. Leave the others. Uh-oh. What if I bring them back? Does something bad happen? Every time we've had someone that came back and they weren't exactly the same, it's always gone bad. Except the one time where we did that science thing, and then they were suddenly like, "Oh, hey, we're back. We're willing to come back." And I was like, "Yeah, okay." Bring back the whole crew. Exo fighting drone. Alright, because of that, maybe we can put something here now. Why is this in the red? it shows this being built here. Did I miscount this? I think I miscounted it. One, two, three. So this is right. I think it's just because of this. I have this here for some reason. There you go. The Thunderdrome is now ready. So they need more workers here, so I need to transport some. So, who has an excess? You guys do. Sector 3, my buddies, my pals. There you go. Let's do that. Increase the number of resources units drones can carry by 2. On Earth, evolution has caused dominant species to get smaller and smaller. The same is true for the things we build. The more we master a field, the less space its application takes. Wait. I messed up. It's supposed to be demonic. Luckily they take up the same amount of space, so it was fine. Need to put a road here for some reason. And then a road going up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. Then a fire station goes here. Here's the fire station. Ah, there we go. And then over here gets put an infirmary. Then 2 more demonic quarters. Oops. And then a mess hall. So you have 2 mess halls? Okay.
Population transfer complete.
There we go, now suddenly everything starts getting built.
An accident has occurred in the Typhoon.
Health center has been researched. 4 carbon now produces 5 polymer. Production speed is 20%. Deoxidized contacts for steel mill. Power costs are reduced by 4. Sure. Few people know it, but my father was the inventor of WD-80. Is that like WD-40, but better? By buying my company, Dulles has become aware owner of this product. It will only take a few authorizations to solve our grip and connector problems. Let me check. How long have we been going for? Oh, an hour and 30 minutes. That might be better. Now we'll do it like that. While I'm here. Population. Health Center. Capacity to heal up to 100 crew members simultaneously. Health Center, it puts right here. Woo! And then it puts an alternate life center right above that. And then underneath that is the Lunaclism Memorial. And then everything here is the medic quarters. Still waiting for this. How is the colonization things going? We still only have 150. We need to transport 50 people here, so I'm going to do that. One. So from Sector 5 to Sector 3, 50 non-crew workers. Alright, steel mill is fully done. Risk foresight for fire stations to move faster. Fires about 30% faster, which requires risk foresight. So we'll just do that. Risk foresight. Risk does not exist in purely deterministic world. Risk is only the admission of our ignorance. Halves the trust penalty arising from an overload. Naomi Protocol. Spoofing access point. The redundant protocols insist on treating the body and mind, but especially on correcting deviant behavior with chemical treatment. What the hell does that mean? Are you going to drug people? I'll take it, but doesn't sound good. I thought it was already done. Right, these guys are just standing by, so I'm going to send you over here. Gather the science. Why does this only have science and nothing else on it? Are you transporting these people or what? Oh, this is still being built, that's why it's taking a while.
Population transfer complete.
How are you still not done? Risk foresight has been done. Nice. Alright, fire stations move faster. Inventing the wheel revolutionized mobility. Controlling grip revolutionized speed.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Of course it does. And it's on fire. Yay. Well, luckily I created the fire station, the train stations, which should transport them, right? Okie dokie. I guess you could go over here and help with this. Can you actually just go straight there? Ooh, you sort of can. You're just on the outverge of that. You should be fine because there's no red. I want to be sure there's no more science anywhere. Certainly doesn't seem that way. No more science, just a bunch of resources, which is perfectly fine. Alright, guess we'll just leave it at that. Before we just save, just in case something happens. Alright, keep going. These guys need the carbon, so I'm assuming I can just say none of them in Sector 2 and all of them in Sector 1. Yeah, because these guys don't need carbon, so I don't know why I'm only storing it here, or telling it to store it there. Pneumatic steering has been unlocked. Fire station, fire station. Fires put out 30% faster. Fires is among the most dangerous risks in life in space, where oxygen is a resource that depends on the meticulous informatic and mechanical ecosystem. As on Earth, during the ecosystem collapse, it only takes a small fire to turn a habitat into a graveyard. It was Nihei who first used data related to deep-sea exploration to gain time during the Tycoon project. Following the oil bankruptcy and the mass dismissal of submarine workers, Dolus embarked on a massive recruitment drive, composing the essential core of its space crews. And that is for more resource carrying with drones.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Still waiting for colonists here. Which reminds me, I need to check the colonist training over here. We need you to transport from Sector 3 to Sector 2 only colonists. 150.
Population transfer complete.
Aerobic foam. Electronic costs required to unlock new sectors is reduced by 30%. It's a bit late for me to get this now, but I might as well. During the collapse of thermo-industrial civilization, we destroyed to then reconstruct in a space station. However, we must use what is present, relearning, adapting to be ready to overcome what must be overcome. I do want to finish researching stuff, so I'm going to do the algae farm. Allows for the creation and automatic harvesting of up to 4 algae plantations, used to moderate amount of water to produce a large amount of food. Stop gathering people! Stop it! There's only 56 left still. But come on! This Sector 5 has its train station built now. Let's research the Tier 3 battery. In her book, where she speaks of her contact with the Echo of the Future, Elfrels mentions that batteries are the only real militaristic opportunity of the Tycoon project. What do you mean, the Echo of the Future? What? The more I hear about this, the more I think we're very suspect now. Like, what the hell is that? Does this have enough people in it yet? Not yet, but we're getting there. $50 colonists available. Good. Transport those. Sector 3 to Sector 2. Only colonists. 50. We need to see about increasing your capacity again, but I don't think we can. Because we've maxed it out. It might be better to like increase the stock of this. So next time we can, we're going to research more
Population
document stuff.
transfer complete.
$12, 41 of 112, 64, 64. Strange that this was built first. Dismantle this building because we don't need it anymore. There we go. Right. And now I need to get rid of all the stuff that was put here. Where does it put the construction bay? How is it supposed to build anything when it doesn't have the construction thing here? What? Stockpile, stockpile, stockpile. Messile, battery, battery. Battery Health Center, Fire Station, Cryonic Center. It does not have the construction thing, which you need to have, so I don't know why it's not labeled there, because you can't build anything without this. In my opinion, we're not going to build a docking bay here. Shows everything after this is the runner quarters, so... Stockpile medium. I mean, now that I think about it, it does make sense why this would be the colony training place, because then you would be able to have all of your non-workers here, which become the colony training. The problem is that then messes up with the other one I had set up. Where is it? Huh. Actually, this one only shows... Was that a manual placement I put then? Because if so, then I could just swap where it is. Yeah, because on that guide it doesn't show this here. I put this here because, well, it was the only logical place to put it at the time, but I guess I could move it over here to Sector 5. Sure, I'll do that. Because our science is like pretty much done in this system, it's not giving me anything. I'm still waiting for these to be transported, so there's that too. Still waiting for these to go. That one down.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Ooh, Algae Farm, Battery Tier 3. Docking Bay. Storage optimization. 20% more resources. Structural space is not incompressible, but optimizing various cables and conduits, the storage spaces on board Taurus-class structures can be greatly increased. Sure, we don't have enough science for that yet, but I'll take it. Algae farms, which will be used to replace our crop farms when we have the time, but right now we don't. Still only 96. What is going on with the colony thing here? We have people waiting to go. Send those people out. Which one is it that's dealing with this? Santa Sleigh? So if I tell Santa Sleigh to not do anything, will it then do it? There you go, now do it. Transport them. That's all you need to do.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Where is Santa Sleigh? It's waiting to dock. What do you mean you're waiting to dock? Just do it. And now it's doing it. Okay, I guess it just got broken or something? That was weird. I think you can stop training automatically now. Oh boy.
Warning. A sector is being overworked.
Right, we need you to... do we have any stockpiles for large... No, just the mediums. So we shall put... alloy, maybe? Does it have waste treatment here? No. Alloy, I guess. looks like when it gets built. Ooh, nice! Looks like a hospital. Does it have enough people yet? Now it's working. God, can this thing stop catching fire? Whoopsie. Why did you blow up? Well, Sector 5 I think has, or Sector 1 has enough workers. These guys don't. They only have 100, they only have 50. So I guess I'll stop moving workers over there too. Oh, we're starting to get more space here.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Please, we must keep moving forward. The PS cannot be our final rest place. Deadus is taking a veritable hold of the crew. Well, I can't really do anything about that right now. But I guess I could move the ship over to here. Look at it go! Our engines look the same, sort of. Oh, we're moving fast. There's the pulsar going right by us. What if we fly straight to the pulsar? Will we be fine? We'll probably build these out just so that I have more stuff. What is this light? Is this where the thing is? Yes, it is. Whoa! This thing is big. Seeing what else I can put here instead of a docking bay. Not sure yet. Ooh! They got robots fighting! Tents. Waste, just keep it as it is.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Finally, the temporary test colony has been established. Colonists will periodically transmit reports on their progress. These will provide us with valuable field data. Great! And now we just have to wait. We'll leave those science stations in there so that we can just get science every time. Technological battery. Nice. Storage bay optimizations. Loading and unloading resources from docking bays is 10% faster. Many people underrate the usual PAs. They can be assigned to boring tasks, repeating the same instructions. They are contented slaves to their fate. Sure. Right, I'm going to save before I start doing anything with this thing. Alright. And now, we're going to do this. Extract coordinates. Starting a DDoS attack to flood the network. Eden Vigilance. Once the Tycoon is connected, we'll be able to power and short-circuit the subsystems of the reinforced door. Coordinate transfer from the devices of the Tycoon will be then initiated across the direction. Let's see what happens. Let's hope this doesn't turn it back on or whatever is going to happen. Alright, we got space, finally! Right, this is Sector 4. So yeah, the entire top row up here needs to be large stockpiles, which is fine by me. Then I can start moving things over. So we will do... This is ice. This will be alloys. Although, to be fair, we should probably do these, so then it makes space. Then we'll actually do... we'll do... people. Polymers. So then these two get rid of. We'll need to possibly dismantle this, because we don't have any carbon here. And we don't really need it for anything over here, so... At least not yet, so we'll do that. Dismantle that. Because this entire Sector 4 is supposed to be storage, so we're storing every resource here. So we're going to be doing like each individual one anyway. I just want to be sure that we have everything set up fully. And then while we wait for that, we can put the Tier 3 battery smack dab here. Because that's what it says for the other one, yes? Wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Whoops. No, I was looking at the right thing. Never mind. That's like, because the guide that I'm using for the other one only goes up to Sector 3, whereas this is Sector 4, which is what I'm looking at here. So yeah, I was looking at the correct one. Oops. So yes, we're putting this in Sector 5. Where's Sector 5? I don't know why they didn't put this in order. Wait, huh? Right, yeah, because Sector 3 was originally supposed to be this for this other guide, so yeah, we're putting battery here. Because we need to have the building thing, I'm thinking about where to move this, then we can still have spots. we really need tier 2 batteries over in the corner if we've got this big, massive tier 3, which stores 700? Because these together add up to 600, 260s add on top of that would be 120, 720 we would have. But this, we just have 700. So it might be better to just get rid of these and have like the construction thing over down here. We'll see. There you go, do it like this. It's punching. How is the resources? Resources are fine.
A task.
Administrator, the Pyrenees is reactivating. I knew it was going to do this! We had manually to break the connection with the Tycoon, interrupting the coordinate transfer. The dam wall started to move. Thanks to our exoskeletons, we are making for the Copernicus as fast as we can. Uh-oh. It's alive! And doing something. I guess those are the drones it was talking about before.
Administrator, the Pyrenees has deployed a drone swarm around itself. We should move the Tycoon immediately.
Keep moving. The crew of the Copernicus are rushing back to the ship. They'll make it. Stand and fight. The crew of the Copernicus will receive a galvanizing missive to boost their morale. They'll never reach the Copernicus, but they could still prove useful before the passing. The team is unlikely to make it back. Initiating ship reputation protocols now secure material resources. Man! I don't think they'll be able to get out of this. Because they literally just released drones, so they're probably just going to swarm them. So it might be a good idea to repartake the science thing, so then at least... Or repatriate, so yeah. Sorry! What did you say? Pyrenesi has deployed a drone swarm around itself. We should move the Tycoon immediately.
Administrator.
Okay, why you sound cool?
Pitiful Dolos leftovers. Ridiculous flesh bags. More flies to me. I'll tear you apart, eat you, digest you, and soon you, your crew, the Tycoon, and whatever's left of Dolos will be part of me. I am primordial. I am a reaper. You are nothing but erratic illusion, pointless heat dissipation, and abject failure. I have found your protection. It is but a matter of time before Naomi breaks into pieces, and I feast on your carcass. Opportunity knocks.
Okay, that was cool. Peepee though, now is the time to run. Survive! That's literally just it. I hate mission objectives that just say survive. God damn it. I'm playing freaking Halo Reach again. Hopefully not in the same outcome. So do I literally just run? And they're still doing the colonization stuff. Can I even beat this? Because I did all the stuff to, like, get defended properly, but it says just survive. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we can do this. We're saving as a separate thing just after activating it to see if it works. If we can do this right now. If not, then we'll probably have to save up polymers. But for the moment, let's get out of here. Yeah, escape! No threat detected. I guess I can only launch these when there are threats. Why are you going towards the ship? Go that way!
An accident has occurred in the Typhoon.
Of course it has. You guys keep doing things over there, alright? You'll be fine. What's he doing? I saw him facing that way for a second.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Okay. I guess we'll do the nuclear power plant. So research that next. Apparently I have a request. What's the request? Administrator, there is fear. Data algorithms have been overloaded. Diagnostic indicate external interference. Images of the Piranesi flood every screen. They haunt dreams and leave indelible marks. You have a plan to save us from the monster and recover the coordinates of Remus? Administrator, there is fear. I know. What do you mean permanent? If I can beat the guy, then I should be fine. Okay, well, the ship doesn't seem to be moving. It's just sort of there. For the moment, I think we need more polymer, so I'm going to get carbon as a high priority. That should direct the things, the miners and stuff, to go to that.
The Piranesi has launched a missile targeting the Tycoon.
It's a good thing we have countermeasures for that. Go out there, boy! You got this! Look at it thing, isn't it little cute? That's a massive missile, Jesus! I want to see what it looks like from the map, and if it does it again, I wonder if I can actually set it up so then, like, the, I can see it from space, or in space. There it goes. Woo! Yay! Is it making another one? I hope so. I had a probe launcher somewhere else, right? Yes, I do. Okay, so it's making it. That's great. I had enough polymers too. Okay, so we have more space up here. So we'll build our next large stockpile right next to this one. Nearly. Because this is here now, I can break this down. I can break this down too. This one will now be alloy. I'll just stand for a pause before whatever it's going to say happens. One of the strengths of Tycoon is that space is transformable, optimizable. It's not just a habitat, it's an evolving environment that possesses the intelligence of those who compose it. Sure, we need more storage space anyway, so... God damn it, you're in the way. Instant set Tycoon. Okay. Can I close this now? Everything can become storage. How do I dodge the drone swarm? Okay. Well, I guess I'll move. Just in case that does it, maybe they just launch out wherever I am. Right. I was going to do something else. Make this a high priority because we need this. that down to 100 just so then I can get some stuff transferred over.
Warning. A sector is being overworked.
I know it is, but that's because there's more people here now, so it's not working as much. Or not being as in danger as it was before. Yeah, it's going in a straight line, so where we were before is going straight there. Which is fine by me.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Okay, we're not moving anymore, which is good. Alright, we can now build the second, or the last thing here, another one there.
Administrator, you can implement a new policy.
Right, so we have one for ice. I might end up moving this around a bit, but we'll see. So we have one for ice, we have one for frozen people, we have one for polymer, we have one for alloy, we don't have one for this, so we'll do that. We don't have one for food, so I'll do that too. And then we can start doing ones for waste, ones for iron, carbon, silicon, and then hydrogen. Because I believe those fit at the bottom. Let me just check. Yeah, we've got two more large stockpiles down here. So, it's supposed to be a Marduk memorial here. Do I need that? I don't feel like I do, because I'm already at happy. I'm going to skip doing the Marduk memorial. I don't know how big the nuclear power plant is, because it doesn't tell me the size. So I'll probably just build this one, see how big the nuclear power plant is, if I've got enough space to be able to put maybe 3 of these.
The Pyrenees.
Uh-oh. Why? Well, I'm gonna go over here. Catch me if you can. Whee! Oh, actually, he is just following us. Please don't tell me that actually moving through this damages me. It's only when I stay there.
A new request awaits your attention.
Here? Message in a bottle. The AIM protocol commenced DDoS attack to flood Eden Vigilance Network. Administrator, this is Suzanne Berger from Sector 1 Scientific Syndicate. With Eden appearing to be severely dysfunctional, we had to attempt to bypass the usual communication protocols. I don't know if you'll receive this message, I hope that you do. The Piranesi is the biggest threat we faced. As soon as the first reports of the Edamanki's destruction reached our ears, we secretly began to investigate. We found a way to neutralize this threat. At the center of the system lies blah blah blah, a long-interval pulsar. Despite all of its power, we think that in its current state, the Piranesi could not withstand a pulsar from the sun. However, the Tycoon would not survive such a pulsar either. You must send an expedition to PSR to find a solution. Administrator, there are a lot of rumors about you. Some say you don't exist or that you're lost in cryosleep. Some believe that Eden is impersonating you. Others, including myself, have faith in you as our administrator. Save the Tycoon, save the crew, save what's left of humanity. Part of the ship, part of the crew. I'm surprised that people think I'm not real, considering I've been doing all this stuff for them. Maybe I'm a robot. I've heard you. A bomb of a plan. Pulsar, the monster's awakening. I guess now we can send that science ship housekeeping. Go check it out. The ship is very slow. This is probably the most I've had to move about, and it's probably why they had me make a lot of batteries for this thing. Is the colonization over here done yet? No. But this is built. I'm going to make this a high priority just so that it gets built finally.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Seriously? Right now?
A science ship
Okay.
has arrived at its destination.
Give me a second. Okay, food. We can't do one for waste yet unless I can find the freaking DLS place. Here we go. Waste recycling, yes. We can make this waste. We heard of ice, we can make this iron. We need carbon, silicon, and hydrogen. So I'll put a second one down now. And make this one silicon. Look at all this iron. We are in orbit of PSR. Blah, blah. The pulsar is huge. Preliminary analysis confirms the forecast from Sector 1 Scientific and Syndicate. We will do everything we can to find a way to use the power of the pulsar against the Piranesi. Analyze the pulsar. The Copernicus team will carry out numerous analyses to find a way to activate the pulsar and protect the Tycoon. It's going to take 10 turns. These guys still aren't done yet. Maybe I should have waited until... waited for this, so then we could have finished this first, but... Is this even moving anymore? It is! It's moving sideways.
Tycoon self-destruct in 10 seconds.
Wait, what?
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. No Batista self-destruct device detected. Self-destruction impossible.
You son of a bitch! You're scaring me! Look at all these little guys. Still coming this way? It's still coming this way.
The Piranesi has launched a missile targeting the Tycoon.
Right, I want to see if I can see this thing get set off. The answer is no. It's jiggling!
A cyber attack launched by the Piranesi has disabled several mess halls.
Of course it has. No food for you, is what it should have said. Alright, is the colonization thing over here done yet? No. It's getting there. Where's my science going?
A drone swarm has been released from the Piranesi. The swarm aims to intercept the Tycoon.
Of course it does. Well, guess I'm moving. Again. I'll go over here. God, you're so annoying! You think you could just disable my mess halls and get away with it? I'd think differently. All these ships trying to fly back to
An
me.
accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Nuclear power plant has been researched. Great. Wait, construction cost has been reduced by 40. What do you mean construction cost? Sure, 4 carbon now produces 5 polymer. We are wrong to oppose nature and chemistry. Nothing stipulates that humankind is outside of nature. To consider this is to suppose that humans and belong beings are above nature. Nature is precisely the set of forces that make humankind possible. How much science are we going to get? I hope this finishes soon. Like in the next turn or so would be great. While that's at 1.5, let us save. We're doing pretty well, actually. I thought we'd have to like do a lot more than this. But then again, I do have like everything set to max, so I'm getting a lot of stuff. Is the recycling plant set to electronics? We do need polymers, so I'm gonna... Although we are making a lot of polymers. We have 452. I think I'm fine on polymers. It's electronics I need more of, so it should be fine. Factories. No, factories. Nuclear power plant. It's 1 square bigger both ways than the storage, but I should be able to build 1 more storage. Right? I think so. Well, that's where that is. Let me put a finger there, and then I can check storage. Ooh! Ooh! Just about! Yeah! Let's do it! Oh, maybe not. It's there. Nah, it's not going to work, but I could do smaller ones here. Actually, it might not be able to. Yeah, because this is 4 along. And this is 4 along, which is like a perfect square. We'll wait. I can wait.
A Science ship team has completed a task.
Right, what we got? We have taken many readings and conducted a comprehensive analysis of the pulsar activity. We are able to submit a proposal that adapts the Tycoon's architecture, allows the hull to work like a Faraday cage. We have also developed a theoretical device we have named Icarus 3. This device would allow us to induce a pulse from PSR. To proceed, the Tycoon's tech lab will need to analyze the remaining data and fabricate construction patterns. Okay. So we've got critical technology. We're going to leave these guys here. And I'm going to have to stop the research we have right now because we need to get the things built. So, Faraday cage unlocks the option to reconfigure the hull to protect Tycoon from pulsar waves. Deploying Nidhogg malware. This is Jale Ramani, the Commander-in-Chief of the UNSS Enderman-Key. Vigorous combat with the BMS Piranesi concluded with the use of their main weapon pulverizing our ship. They then disappeared, retreating into the dark using forbidden technology. Emergency cryogenic protocols have been activated. If anyone finds a wreckage, may forgive our weakness. God bless the United Nations. Let's research this. A probe that can be sent into the pulsar to trigger an explosion. Performing explosive key search, it was necessary to break Dollar's protocols. After all, by disappearing, the Earth took civilization with her, and with it, Dollar and its protocols.
The Piranesi has activated more subsystems. Its threat level has increased. He will attack more frequently.
That's great. That's exactly what I needed. Because there's two ships here, I'm going to send you over here to get the science faster. Which will require me to send you up here first. Faraday cage unlocked. Reconfigure the Tycoon's hull into a Faraday cage via the construction panel on the exterior view. I can do that. Is it going to actually change the appearance of it? It's got all these lines on it. It's getting all the polymer it needs at the moment. This is the Archimedes. The Archimedes should now be able to get here without issue. Or it will fly straight through that. I'll wait. The technology Icarus 3 probe has been unlocked. Right, now will you fly? No, you're still going to fly through it. Why? So we need to configure one of the probes in order to do this. So we're gonna see if I can do that. Or do I have to actually... Oh, I have to build it on the actual thing. I don't need to build the probe myself. I need to get the science ship to do it. Okay. I'm gonna research what I was doing before if I can. If I can find it. It was the docking bay, wasn't it? Yeah, research that. Structure speed is increased by 20%. I can't remember what the other thing was. Shaping worker behavior in the EVA area. Repair efficiency increased by 10%. On Earth, tractors record the behavior of these drivers to be able to reproduce their routes on similar fields. With this logic and a little bit of infrastructure, we should be able to increase the productivity of some of the industries. Sure. I'm gonna have to move soon.
Tycoon death toll now stands at over 1,000 under the current administration.
It's been like 2 years though, so it's fine. Archimedes! Finally, you're actually going to fly there instead of going through this. Never mind, it received all the science, so that's the Tycoon. Let's save. Before I do this. Construct Icarus 3. How's the construction on this going? It needs more polymers. I have plenty of polymers. I guess I need to start sending everything over here. Put 100 here for the moment.
Administrator, you can implement a new policy. Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Where? Administrator, the team from the PSR mission has returned to the station. Some members of the team appear to be experiencing distress and confusion, reporting inconsistency between the Tycoon they left and the Tycoon they have returned to. On landing, one of the team was greeted by their daughter, whom they lost with Earth. The daughter insists she embarked the Tycoon at the same time as their parent. Another is convinced that their husband is on board the Tycoon. Records indicate that their husband was affiliated with other Dodge cities and probably died during the cataclysm. They will find their bearings, quietly remove them, and perform autopsies. Send them for intensive physician therapy, I guess. It says they're injured, but they're not dead, which is fine. Sorry about that, I had to sneeze. Docking bay. This is unknown. Damn it. Bigger wrench. Repair efficiency increased. Reducing construction speed because this is kind of slow. Munchie and Batista have always worked to hide the fact that the cryonic process caused brain damage. What? Amnesia and disorientation? This was very convenient for them to make the masses that they cryogenized during their humanitarian operations more docile. That's not good. We need more polymers, so I'm going to increase the polymers we get. 4 carbon now produces 5 polymers. My food places are shut down.
Warning. The sector is being overworked.
Need to turn them back on. I straight forgot that it said that the food places were shut down until just now.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Yes, I get it. Right. Do I need to move? Not yet. I'm gonna wait until it's about here, and then I'll like. Are we building this yet? We need more polymers. Okay, we'll just put everything down. There you go.
The Pyrenees have launched a missile targeting the Tycoon.
Of course it has. I send out this.
A drone swarm has been released from the Piranesi.
I guess it's a good thing we're
swarm
about to
aims
move.
to intercept the Tycoon.
Get a move on. I want to see if I pass it. The bigger wrench. Oh, there it is! Oh, it's chasing me! Okay, things are on fire, which is not good. Parts of the Nihei. Construction speed is increased by 30%. Many people underestimate the usefulness of PAs that can be assigned important. We've already listened to that, so we'll just queue it. Right, we need carbon bad. So, focus on the carbon. Oops. Carbon. Fe. Carbon. Are we just not picking it up or something, or? I might actually change my mind on the waste research to make it carbon instead, or polymer. There you go. Okay, we're about halfway. I want to beat this thing before we finish today. We've been going for almost 3 hours, which is longer than I meant to, but this game always does that. Chemical baths. Production speed is increased by 20%. Ford did not invent, he did not rule. He did not conquer, yet during the industrial period his legacy spread throughout the world. Which just makes it even faster and faster. Okay, we can no longer go there.
The team has completed a task.
Okay, that's great. Icarus 3 is ready to launch. Construction Faraday cave required. Okay. You guys done yet? Hurry up! Probably just gonna wait for the moment. Okay, we're at the white planet.
An accident has occurred
400.
in the Tycoon.
I never actually watched this send out the drones before. That's cool. Okay, we need more polymer. We also need to speed this up, so I might need to look into researching more waste treatment. Waste treatment, where are you? There you are. Provides 5 extra units. Power cost reduced by 5. I guess we'll do this one. Ancient chemistry, blah blah blah. Okay. This side seems to be doing pretty well. Okay, right, so now we have colonization over here. So we can probably get rid of this colonization. Which I will probably do. Or promptly do. This is Sector 3, just to remind myself. Sector 3 on here does not have the colonization thing, which is fine, because we're putting that in Sector 5. Where all the normal people are. Can I share waste between the different sectors? Yes, I can. We're almost there for the polymers.
An important message from our colonization mission requires your attention.
Okay, are they done? We have completed our colonial study. 34.8%, which is better than... We keep getting better. First it was 2.5, then it was 20 something, and now it's 34, which is good. So prepare for extraction. Luckily, this thing is taking longer than I thought it would, so we're getting stuff. It's just, I wish it didn't take this long.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Retrieved all science, that's great. Colonists have prepared for extraction, they are waiting for a cargo ship for retrieval. Now the cargo ship's going to pick them up, or am I going to have to tell them to get picked up? There you go, do it like that. High priority. Get those people out of there.
The swarm has been released from the Piranesi.
Really?
The
Right
swarm
now?
aims to intercept the Tycoon.
Fine, we'll go over here then.
The Piranesi has launched a missile targeting the Tycoon.
Well, it's also a good thing I had one of those ready. Are we ready yet? No, we need 18 more. Come on, polymers.
A cyber attack launched by the Piranesi has disabled several missiles.
Of course it has. Good thing that I'm turning these back on. Darns. Things attacking me. Everything catching fire. This is very quickly getting very bad unless I can get this thing to stop. Okay, they're slowly but surely getting more people off of there, which is good. Recycling alloys across waste, power reduced. Production speed increased by 40%, sure. Tractors doing blah 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 research. If it means I get to have more polymers made faster, then yes, make it. Why are you taking so long? Give me the 25 polymer, please. I got researched fast. Production speed increased by 60%. Surveillance leads to knowledge, knowledge leads to ability, ability leads to problem solving. Am I properly transporting silica between the different areas? Sort of. I might need to move soon. Just 29 people left. I haven't got this yet. Oops. I was going to hold off on researching anything else. When it gets to about like here, I'm probably going to move. Do we have enough yet?
A swarm has been released from the Pyrenees. The swarm aims to
Yep, I know. Ooh, gas giant.
intercept the Tycoon.
I'm very quickly running out of planets.
The Pyrenees has launched a missile targeting the Tycoon.
Uh-oh, I don't have any measures available at the moment. Because we're using all of the polymer to build the thing. And we need this in Sector 4. I might get hit by this. I think even if I had the polymer, and I had it, or I had the carbon and all that being sent over, and the polymer ready to go, by the time it gets built, this will be already on me. Right now there's only 2 here. I need 8 more in order to do anything about this. I'm hoping getting hit by it won't damage too much and it can just... Let me check actually. Missiles. When they hit, they cause several fires and accidents to break out, usually with heavy casualties. Okay, so I just have to take it. I have to tank this while I'm building this. Okay, it's built. Colonists are out.
Pyrenees has activated more subsystems. Its threat level has increased. He will attack more frequently.
And we just got hit.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Okay, I think we can do it now. We've done that. We need to do this. I'm going to do it right now. The pulse will neutralize the Pyrenees. The Copernicus will be destroyed in the process, but the crew will enter cryonic pods to survive the pulse. Wake the pulsar. We've got 5 turns. Here, you need to move, so we're going to move now. Bye, Pyrenesi. How much was destroyed? We got this on fire, which is okay. And that was pretty much it. That was the only thing that got put on fire. Come on. 1.5 turns. Sector 5 is now specialized in rank 5 in population. That's great. Get back to the Tycoon. We're done for now. Three, two, one.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Should I wait until this thing gets out so I can actually do it? I'm gonna have to wait until it gets out of the gas, otherwise it's gonna be in an area I can't get to it. Give it a few seconds. The moment its like front part sticks out, we're gonna do it. And here. Icarus 3 has detonated the activated pulsar. The crew of the Copernicus has time to enter cryonic pods before life support infrastructure was neutralized.
The Piranesi has been defeated.
Oh man, I was hoping to see it. Ugh. Piranesi has been disabled by the pulse. Its drones have been fried. Its missiles detonated as the pulse hit electrical arcs and explosions rippled across the ship's hull. That Hukun's crew stands to witness all the while. High priority.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
We lived.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
We have successfully entered the Piranesi through a breach in its hull. All the doors and airlocks not damaged by the pulse have closed. Most systems that are visible appear to have melted. The walls ooze a black, gritty oil. Proceed to the coordinates room. Yay, we lived! Woo! Destroyed all the swarms too, so all the planets are back. While we're waiting for that, we can build the research ship that was destroyed. Or rebuild. Where is it? Here it is. Good job, science team. You're coming home.
A science ship team has completed a task.
The interior of the Piranesi has been severely damaged. Blue fire still flickers in the corner of the ship. Whole areas have collapsed in on themselves. Some of the debris looks almost organic. We have taken pictures of what appear to be biological neural networks, seemingly used in the activation of the ship's airlocks. Drones litter the floor and hang from broken piping. On our way to the storage location, we pass a huge translucent pod. Decaying bodies float in the white bath of liquid it contains. You can see the colour of their uniforms, crew from the Edamanki. Despite the many obstacles, we have reached the devices that hold the Remus coordinates. We are ready to activate the transfer. So it sounds like it was an organic intelligence that had taken over everything. That needs to be in orbit. Oh, it's a good thing I didn't round the edge of this, otherwise I would have to go into the gas. There it is. Yep, this thing is destroyed. Now let's this time connect it and not, you know, activate it again. Right, 2.5 turns. Well, 2 turns now. So once this is done, we'll head to the next system and then we'll stop there. Man, I wasn't expecting this to get as far as it was.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Of course it has. .4. What are you doing all the way over here?
A science ship team has completed a task.
Transfer is complete. All lights are green. We took advantage of the time it took to recover the coordinates to analyze what was left of the systems on board the Piranesi. The use of its main weapon in the Animanki's defensive efforts left it terribly weakened. The ship seems to still vibrate, with what perhaps could be called its final breaths. It should not be long before it fully collapses in on itself. We should get far away as possible. When this amalgamation of evil technology breathes its last at the end of its agony, it could be devastating. Awesome. The end of it all. Vol jump to your next destination. I can do that. Vol jump time.
Charge. In accordance with Frau Stanford procedures, all ships must return to the Tycoon before Vol jump initiation. Engine ready.
This jump may be the final jump we have to do. Folding space. What's the next place going to look like? It's either going to straight up end, or we now have to explore this system. It's green.
Full jump complete. Running preliminary diagnostics. I sense Remus. We have reached the Ilia system. Structural failure of the Tycoon is near. We should initiate the Neocond colonization protocol.
We could, yes. Final Horizons. Find Remus. Right. Let me have a look at this place. Oh, this place is kind of it, actually. It's a yellow dwarf, pretty much the same as Earth's in a way. Got a few things here. Close this. I want to see if there's much to do here, because if there is, then we can leave it for next time. Yes, looks like there's a bit still to do. So, when we next pick this up, we should pretty much finish this. New home. Alright, but with that, that is where we will end for today. What an action-packed stream. I didn't think it was going to be this much, but here we are. We shall pick this up next week. Like I said, it's only having 2 streams today because Christmas is close, so this will be the last one for this game for this week. Tomorrow, I'll be back with more Ghost of Tsushima, and that will be only 1 stream for that as well. And then, yeah, that'll be it for this week. So thank you all for joining today, everyone. Hope everyone enjoyed. I know it's a bit longer than I would have usually, but then again, this game does this anyway, so that's just how it is. But we shall be finishing this probably next week, which will be fun. But for now, thank you all for joining, everyone. Hope everyone enjoyed, as usual. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe, bell notifications so you get notified of when I next stream. If you want to help support me, thanks to Patreon and tips. And if you do go to Patreon, you get your name added to the Patreon list here, where I give you a shout out every stream like I do with Hiro Kuni and the Soulmaster 37. I thank you for the continued support. I greatly appreciate you all. And, yeah, we reach the end of our journey and explore the new system that we may call home. But that is it for today. Y'all take care. Have a nice day. I'll see you all tomorrow, hopefully, with Ghost of Tsushima. And if not, have a good Christmas. I'll see you next week. Until then, y'all take care. Have a nice day.